Good morning. I hope you're all having a very good Friday. I myself am down in Tennessee, as you know, but I'm leaving you this video class. And I'm also leaving links to other videos so you can complete the assignment that I'm going to have you do. This is going to be a relatively shorter presentation because that way you can use your class time to do your assignment, or at least you can begin your assignment. And I think that would be of use to you right now. Uh, what we're going to do, I mean, now that you have all done an individual analysis of a rhetorical device with your presentations, now you're going to do a rhetorical analysis of an outside source. And what you're going to do is you're going to watch the videos that I'm going to provide to you, and then you're going to analyze them. You're going to see what the narrator uses, whether he uses flattery or she uses flattery or hyperbole or what have you to make the point. Now, the videos that I'm going to send you are from a channel on YouTube called Overly Sarcastic Productions. They are very good. I've actually just discovered them recently. They are very well researched, and they're decently drawn, and they're rather funny. The lecturer has a quick pace, so you can easily stop and go back a bit if you need to. I myself recommend that you stop the film every now and again because they have a lot of side notes in the visuals, which I'm sure you will appreciate. A lot of the visuals that they have are they're just funny. They have a lot of side jokes and gags that I think that you would really appreciate. Myself, now when you look at the length of the video, it'll be about 10 minutes or so each. And for me personally, it always takes longer for me to watch them because they're so funny, and I stop and take a look at all the little bits that they put in the animated visual. So again, it's a rhetorical analysis. You're basically just going to see, after you watch it once, right? What you're going to do, you'll watch it once, and then you can watch it again, but this time with an ear or an eye toward what rhetorical device they're using at this time, right? Did they allude to anything? Did they appeal to your fear or to your pride? Did they use irony? And did they use these things verbally or did they use them visually? Because sometimes they will use things in their visuals that they're not verbally saying. Excuse me. And other times they'll say something verbally that they won't use in a visual. So I hope it'll be fun. Uh, yeah, again, so basically you just pick out the pieces of rhetoric that they're using and tell me what they've used. And in your judgment, whether it was effective or not. Again, this doesn't have to be too terribly deep, and you're not going to be using an outside well, okay, you'll be using the two videos that I'm going to be sending you, but also you'll be using the list of literary devices that I gave you a couple of weeks ago, that PDF sheet. But outside of that, I don't think you're going to really need any other outside source at this time. Now, in the links that I'm sending you, everybody will be watching the first part of Journey to the West. This is the first part of a Chinese epic. As you know, we've been very Americana so far this semester with the reading material and such, and the Federalist Papers and the Life of Washington and all. But we can step out of our overarching culture. You know, it's nice to look at other cultures from time to time, and I thought this would be a nice break from all of the Yankee Doodle Dandy we have been doing. All right, so yes, watch Journey to the West. That's I'm sure some of you may have heard of the Monkey King before, and if not, uh, they will in the video tell you where that was translated into an anime later. And the second link that I'm giving you is Classics Illustrated, or excuse me, Classics Analyzed. You're going to pick one. I think it's like 14 video, a list of 14 videos. Let me double check, because I think I still have it up here. No, I don't have it up. Of course I don't. But I think it's about 14 videos, and just pick one of them. You know, you don't have to watch all of them. You can if you want to have, if you want to watch another one to laugh, that's fine. But you only have to look at two of them. Again, you're going to write up two. You're going to write up a rhetorical analysis of Journey to the West, and you're going to write up an rhetorical analysis of one of the classics videos that you pick. And you can pick what you want. They're mostly Greek myths. And I thought, again, different cultures might be fun for the weekend. I just realized something. All right. This will probably run you more than the 250. Again, I gave you two videos because you're not going to be using any outside sources, so you would have enough to fill. But you can treat it as a 250 word assignment, but if you want, you can go up to as much as 500 words. You do not have to, but you can. Because I just realized, now that I'm going through this, now that I'm presenting it with you, or to you via video, I realize their videos are pretty rich. They are pretty dense, so you might have a lot of material. So you could go over the 250 if you really need to. So. All right. So outside of that, again, congratulations on everybody bringing in their paper today. Again, I set up the turnitin.com website because remember, what you should do is you should email it to me personally, my Valley 4 Gmail. That's number one. Number two, you should turn it in. So remember, everything's backwards on this thing. Number one, to my Valley 4 Gmail. Number two, to turnitin.com. And number three, a physical copy in my mailbox in Sorley House. And that can be due at the end of class today, 9 o'clock, because I do not know off the top of my head if Sorley House opens at 9 or at 8, and I'm not going to penalize you for not bringing it to Sorley House when they are closed. It's like trying to go to the bank at 9 o'clock at night. You can't get change at the bank because they're closed. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's not your fault. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, that'll take, because those two videos will take you 20 minutes, and we're up to about 9 minutes now, so that's a half an hour total, and that gives you another 15 minutes to write or to watch the video again. I know that this is very brief. I'm sorry that it's this brief, actually, but it is what it is. It is late at night right now. Now, one other thing, too. I plan to be in class Monday morning, which would be the 12th, Monday the 12th. However, if something should happen, and I will definitely email you on Sunday if something happens, provided I'm alive and not in the hospital, then I would say do this rhetorical analysis again of a second video off of the classics list. And again, now the reason why I say this is because I don't think there will be a problem. However, it is an 11 or 12-hour drive from, where I'm starting out to my home on Sunday. And I don't remember if it was last year or the year before that, that it actually took me 18 hours due to traffic. I left at 7 in the morning, and I got back to my home just after midnight. So I did stop for dinner, but traffic was horrendous. So on the off chance that I'm stuck in traffic all day on Sunday the 11th, and I don't come into class, which would be a horror. I mean, I mean it. I do want to be there on Monday. Then if the worst thing happens, then just do another rhetorical analysis of another random video on either the classics list or a video of your choice from Overly Sarcastic Productions on YouTube. Of course, I don't think I have to tell you, but I will, just to cover all my bases. You cannot do a video that someone else is doing. For instance, if one of you picks Dante's Inferno, then the other one has to do, no one else can do it. You can do the Paradiso, but you can't do the Inferno. Right? So anyway. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it for me. You guys have about 20 minutes of video watching ahead of you after you've watched my video. So that comes about 30 minutes. So, okay, yeah, this is doable. This is workable. All right, one other thing, just because it's another video class, and I happen to have it on me. I don't think I showed this last time. I'm actually in the process of trying to put more artwork up on my walls, but I believe I told you I met Carol Spinney once, and he is the man who played Big Bird. So I have a picture of Big Bird from Big Bird himself. And let's see. The real Captain Marvel from Jerry Ordway. It was a very big thing. You'll notice the little worm by his foot, Mr. Mind. Let's see. Not to be outdone, we have Bob McLeod. He is another great artist. And there's a big glare here. I'm trying to get the glare off. Nightcrawler. Very nice. Got that the other year. Then I have my pair, if I can do this correctly, of Thanos and the Silver Surfer. So Ron Lim was the artist. He's really good. He did most of the Silver Surfer comic back in the 90s when I was a kid and you weren't alive. All right. Well, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and hand in or email the today's assignment on Monday. And if, God forbid, I am absent on Monday, then do the next assignment, same thing. And if I am absent on Monday morning, though, I will do my level best to send you another video class sometime Monday. Because safety is important. I don't want to wrap myself around a tree because I'm ridiculously tired. But on the other hand, I don't want to deprive any of you of a lecture because we are wrapping up the semester and I don't want you to miss anything. All right, and again, remember, keep up with the Federalist Papers because when I return, if it's Monday or later, we are going to be very Federalist Paper centric moving forward. All right, thank you very much and have a good evening.